Hello Leo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your fortune reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. So I hope you're well, Leo. It's a reading that's meant to find you when you need to hear it. So let's see what we have for our lovely Leos. And it won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. What does Leo need to hear? Thank you, angel spirits, guides around this time. Let's start with your tea leaf messages. We have key. Successful outcome to your problems. Now, it can be outcomes, solutions, you hold the key. We have harp, great happiness. And Leo, we have elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So you might need to hear that message or those messages around this period. Let's pull some fortune messages for you as well. What does Leo need to hear? Angel spirits, guides around this period. Our lovely Leos. All right. We have the gate, a barrier keeps you from your goal. But it's interesting, isn't it? You know, when you look at the signs that are coming out in the reading, we have the gates, but you hold the key here. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Leos? Thank you. Fortunes for Leo, and it's how divine timing and orchestration is at play in any area of your life. Oh my goodness, Leo. We've got key again. We have number 15. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. All right, key is obviously an important symbol for you. Let's see what we have for you as your tarot reading. Fortune reading for our lovely Leos, angel spirits, guides. What's coming toward Leo around this time? What does Leo need to know? Let's have a look at your tarot reading. All right, Leo, we have the Seven of Cups. There you are. Like that in your reading, because the King of Wands is Leo for me in the minor arcana, male or female, this is likely you. Go-getting, driven, assertive, confident, charismatic. Male or female in a general reading. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Four of Swords. All right, Leo, let's clarify the cards, go deeper into the message. What does Leo need to know? Fortunes for our lovely Leos. Thank you, angel spirits, guides around this time. So, Leo, we have the Five of Swords. The Nine of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Three of Swords. So, Leo, we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So the energy of the Seven of Cups is being open to looking at options, possibilities, opportunities, pathways. And it might well be that something that you haven't been open to before, but it might well be something in your current circumstances is prompting you to do that? Because the energy of the Five of Swords can be someone being disrespectful, hurtful. It can be a group of people as well with the Five of Swords. So it could well be something is making you question, do I want to stay with this person or people or this environment, this situation, the way I'm being treated here, the way someone's acting. It can be when a person or people will do whatever they want. They can be disrespectful. And it can be hurtful. I mean, in a corporate scenario, for example, it can be a person or people will do whatever it takes to get ahead. They'll throw you under the bus. They'll step over you, you know. So this can be when we're kind of looking at new options, new possibilities, potentially manifesting new pathways here. You could look at this from a personal standpoint with the Five of Swords, someone being disrespectful, hurtful, whether it's friendship, whether it's relationship, and not giving you a second thought. You could look at that in a work environment or, you know, where you live or, you know, who you're dealing with or a landlord of some kind. So this is, I'm looking at other options. I feel that you're being told here, Leo, in the reading, that there's no way further for you here. It might well be here with that gate being shut. You have an opportunity here to pursue new options and possibilities because something might happen here, some disrespectful behavior that makes you realize this isn't for me. Whatever that scenario is, it can be a group of people, projects. I mean, you understand what I'm saying, or a person, but it certainly feels here that this isn't for me anymore. I'm looking at my options. So this is what I see in your current circumstances here. And I feel that this is the final thing that is changing you, because this is a kind of very clear message here. You're being tested, and it's kind of saying to yourself, that's the last time someone's going to test me or people or the situation here. But this is kind of that sense of that's the last time. And it's a show of power. It's a show of strength. You're remembering who you are, and you're being told to remember who you are in this scenario here. What you're putting up with here, the Nine of Wands, it's about taking the lead in your own life and being your own leader. You know, the King of Wands is somebody who is, you know, action orientated. They go for what they want. They are, you know, very headstrong. They're very passionate. They have high energy. They are empowered in their own life. They go for what they want and make it happen. So this is about you taking the lead in your own life to bring change to your circumstances is what I'm seeing here, because I feel that you're being tested in a scenario where you're being told there are other ways, there are other paths available to you. Do you want to keep on being tested, or is it time to step into your power and take the lead in your own life? This is what I see for you. We have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You know, I mean, this is always going to be the case because the Eight of Cups is an opportunity here to leave behind. So I feel that there's something that you can manifest here, Leo, an opportunity to walk towards something else, something better. If you take the lead and start manifesting potential and possibilities, it could well be that you have the key to open something up, to make one of those wishes real, a reality. Whether it's in terms of love, money, relationships, you know, your circumstances. This is about walking towards something better with the Eight of Cups, but leaving behind what you need to leave behind. The Nine of Swords can be, but it's a little bit scary because it's the unknown. But it can be about, I can also leave behind the stress. I can leave behind the worry. I can leave behind the mental upset, the mental agitation, the challenging thoughts that I'm getting in my current circumstances. I can leave that behind as well. So even though it can be about venturing into the unknown and going in search of either something better, or if you are pursuing opportunities and something's opening up for you, you have an opportunity to walk towards something better. This is the energy here for you. So it feels here you're decided anyway what you're certainly investing in emotionally, you're removing yourself from that now. The Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is an energy here, Leo. The Three of Swords is about emotional pain, painful truths, third-party situations, betrayal. But the Four of Swords is a sign here of, I know what I need to do. I just feel that there is a part of you here where these thoughts might sometimes cloud your judgment, because it is about going in search of something new, something different in whichever area of life. But even though maybe you might have been also questioning it here, Leo, I feel that you're reconciled within yourself, because the Four of Swords is really an opportunity here to take a step back to consider your next move. I feel that there is consideration now that you're giving to leaving something behind and going in search of something better, or walking towards something better if it's presented to you. So the Four of Swords can be about taking a step back to consider your next action. That would be the advice for you with this. For those of you where you have something lined up, because you might have already been pursuing options and opportunities, this can be a kind of huge sense of relief that you've come through something here. You've come through the hurt and pain, and there is a kind of huge sense of relief for you as well. So this is the energy here. You hold the key. You hold the key to your future. It feels here setting things in motion around this period to leave behind what you need to leave behind, disrespectful behavior and treatment. It's about stepping into your power and taking the lead. Even though that can be a little bit, again, we can be, stressed in this kind of scenario, but we can always be a little bit stressed, uncertain in terms of what's ahead. Will I meet anybody else in terms of love? But it's something new, and that can be a little bit scary and nervous as well. So you understand what I'm saying, but in whichever area of life, it feels here, there are those thoughts here that might well cloud your judgment in some way. But the Four of Swords is about taking a step back, because that's how we get clarity. This is what I need to do. This is how I need to move forward now. I'm not questioning it anymore. I've been hurt, likely one too many times, and sometimes it's hurtful, also an experience to walk away from something or someone that's not serving me anymore. But this is that sense of you hold the key to unlock new options, possibilities, pathways that are waiting for you to find them. But we have to take action with the King of Wands. We have to take the lead. We have to make it happen. We have to decide that, this is a situation that I'm not emotionally giving to anymore. I'm not getting out of anything anymore. And it's time for me to consider my next action in terms of how I move forward. Because the pain is real. And fundamentally, the Three of Swords, it's about emotional pain. But what does it teach us? It teaches us not to put ourselves in a situation that we're going to get this again. And you might have had this one or two times here, Leo. This could have been not just one occasion. This can be a scenario of, oh, not again. And that might prompt you to take action either way. But certainly there is, maybe you haven't been taking action or taking the lead on this situation, but this is that sense of the final thing that brings in the change for you, that brings in action for you. I feel that there is something here that you might be closing gates here, but you also have the opportunity to unlock new possibilities, options, opportunities, connections. Around this period, they're waiting for you. So Leo, I have some dice here that I've had for a long time, actually. I don't always use them very much. So I saw them and I thought, I'm going to use them in this reading. So I'm going to throw you a number. But with the dice, it can be multiples of a number. So we are going to pull these together for you. So we have the number 121, so that number might resonate for you. I also want to say the number 4 may also be significant for you around this time, because 1 + 2 + 1 can also be significant too. So that could well be a sign or a number that may well be important for you around this time. What do we have for our lovely Leos? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Let's finish off with a spirit animal oracle card for you. What does Leo need to hear? We have Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Leo, that's what I have for you for around this period. A reading that you might need to hear. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful period ahead. I'll see you next time.